Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to World News 28 News channel. So let's talk about as weather changes, Australia turns from defense to offense in wildfire battle. Crews battling Australia's wildfires said Sunday that they have been able to turn from defense to offense for the first time in weeks thanks to a break in the weather. Dale McClellan, who is helping manage the response to fire near the town of the Budella in New South Wales state, was part of the team that was bulldozing down small trees and burning scrub ahead of the fire's projected path to try to stop it from reaching a major highway by starving it of fuel. This fire took a major run about 7 or 8 days ago, and with the weather changing now, the weather settling down and the fire has settled down, he said. The fire behavior has changed, so we are able to get in front of the fire now, get on the offensive. Other workers echoed McClellan's comments, saying the cooler temperatures and the mild winds have finally offered them a chance to make progress. The weather is expected to remain benign from the next week, although any deterioration in conditions after that. They could see the wildfires flare up again. While battling the blazes, volunteer firefighting veteran Mick Stain found some moth larvae, Richie grabbed and turned them into what's known in Australia as bush tucker by roasting them directly on the fire's burning coals, bit creamy and nutty, and they're alright. Stain said they are not spill-worthy, so they are pretty good. Meanwhile, US tennis star Serena Williams donated her $43,000 winner's check from New Zealand's ASB Classic to the fundraising appeal for victims the wildfires, joining many other tennis stars to pledge money, including Ash Barty, Nick Kyrgios, Novak Djokovic, and Maria Sharapova. Also on Sunday, news came that another firefighter had been killed. Bill Slater, one of the few professionals among the mainly volunteer brigades battling blazing across the southeast Australia, died after being hit by a falling tree on Saturday near Mirror in the eastern Victoria state. Forest Fire Management Victoria Executive Director Chris Hammond said the 60-year-old married father of the two was committed in November for 40 years of service with the Forestry Agency. Although we don't have enormous experience identifying hazardous trees, sometimes these tree failures can be predicted. Hartman said working on the fire ground in a forest environment is a dynamic high-risk environment that is carries with a significant risk. The tragedy brings the death toll to at least 27 in a crisis that has destroyed more than 2,000 homes and scorched an area larger than the U.S. state of the Indian. Since September, 4 of the casualties have been firefighters. The crisis has brought accusations that Prime Minister Scott Morrison's Conservative government needs to take more action to counter climate change, which experts say has worsened the blaze. Thousands of protesters relied on Friday in Sydney and Melbourne, calling it for Morrison to be fired. The PM said Sunday his government was building resilience to the fire danger. He said the government was developing a national disaster risk reduction framework within the Department of Home Affairs that would deal with wildfire, cyclones, flood and drought. So if you like the channel, so kindly subscribe to it.